Hi, I'm Scott from A2A, and I'm sitting here in my Aerostar 600 that I have about 250 hours flying in. Now, there's a very specific reason why I bought this Aerostar, and also why we decided to simulate it at A2A Simulations. I'd like to do some comparisons of my Aerostar to my Comanche 250 that is right here in the hangar. And you might be wondering, where did the wings go to this aircraft? Well, that's for another video. The beloved Comanche 250 is a fantastic aircraft, and thanks to Accu-Sim, faithfully brought into Microsoft Flight Simulator. But I wanted to show you just how different it is from the Aerostar 600. In fact, these two aircraft differ in almost every meaningful way. Most traditional aircraft are built by riveting and bolting together an aluminum frame, and then wrapping it in an aluminum skin. The Aerostar, built by the brilliant Ted Smith, has an aluminum skin that is twice as thick, making the skin a key structural component. Watch and listen to me knocking on the Comanche body. Now listen to the Aerostar. On the Comanche, like many high-performance general aviation aircraft, only the leading edge of the wing is flush riveted to improve aerodynamic flow. But with the Aerostar, the entire airframe is flush riveted, just like a commercial airliner such as a Boeing 737. It's designed from nose to tail for maximum speed. Now take a look at my Comanche. You'll see I've added nearly every available speed mod, wing root fairings, trailing edge fairings, and more, all to reduce turbulence and drag. By contrast, the Aerostar doesn't need a single aftermarket mod, and that's because it was engineered from the ground up to be as fast as possible. When I was in the market for a twin, both turbocharged and non-turbocharged, normally aspirated versions of the Aerostar were selling for about the same price. And the more I looked into it, the more I realized why the straight 600 is so highly sought after. At low to mid altitudes, the straight Aerostar 600 is king. Flying it around the country, it was so common for me to see other twins out there, and they just were like 15 to 20 knots slower than I was doing, even when I was throttled back. The ground moves very fast in an Aerostar 600. Now let's compare the wings. The big, long, beautiful wing in the Comanche is always grabbing a lot of air. So on takeoff, the Comanche gets up and out really fast. Whereas the Aerostar with its smaller wing needs to build a lot more speed before that wing can generate enough lift to get it off the ground. And on landing, that big Comanche wing is biting the air until you touch down. Very slight movements of the yoke on your landing flare results in large pitch changes. Now the Aerostar with its small wing and two big engines out there isn't able to grab a lot of air. So even large pitch changes on final are smooth. It makes the Aerostar the easiest aircraft I've ever landed. So putting a smaller wing in an aircraft not only reduces drag and allows it to go a lot faster, it makes landings really easy and also makes flying through turbulence a lot smoother. And if I was forced to choose just one aspect of Accu-Sim which shines the brightest, it would have to be the feel of flight. Accu-Sim is our own technology that lives completely outside Microsoft Flight Simulator. The entire aircraft and all of its systems, including the engine and propeller, live and breathe outside the simulator. We built our own proprietary technology because it was the only way it was possible to achieve these results. Fly the Comanche, then fly the Aerostar, and just see how incredibly different they feel to fly. That was my experience, and I wanted that to be also the experience for everybody in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft has created the most beautiful flight simulator ever. And when you inject Accu-Sim technology into that simulator, it just becomes a perfect marriage. So keep an eye on our channel for a bunch of new and up-and-coming videos, and thank you for your interest in A2A Simulations.